Shabbat Shalom, Yashar'al. Just gonna make a lesson today on tying tassels. You know, how to make your own tassels. The command in scripture for that is found in the book of Numbers. Let me get this up and running. So yeah, the command that Yahuwah made, for us to wear tassels is found in the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38 to 41. And it reads, "Speak to the children of Yashar'al, and you shall say to them, to make tzitzits," which means tassels, on the corners of their garments throughout their generations, and to put a blue cord in the tzitzit of their corners. And it shall be for you a tzitzit, and you shall see it, and you shall remember all the commands of Yahuwah, and you shall do them. And you shall not search after your own heart and your own eyes, after which you went whoring, so that you remember and shall do all my commands, and to be set apart unto your Elohim. I am Yahuwah, your Elohim. Alright, so this is a command from Yahuwah himself, stating that we are to wear tassels. And this is a tassel shirt I made last night. See 4 distinct corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you see the tassels coming off of that. We'll go up closer, have a better look. So yeah, it's a few knots and then just thread down here. Alright, and I don't know if you can see or not, but there is blue throughout that, and as it says in the command. So one thing you must have when you pick, I didn't do that right, there we go. One thing you must have in your tassels is blue. Alright, so I just went to a cheap dollar shop and just got 3 different colors. Blue must be in there though. The blue you should be going for would be like, a deep royal blue. So yeah, tassels are really easy to make up. So don't put it off thinking that it's too hard or whatever, because it's really not. I made this one up, this tassel shirt up last night in about, I don't know, half an hour. Mind you, I was heaps sleepy and I was going slow. So yeah. Alright, so just firstly pick a t-shirt or a singlet, muscle shirt of your choosing, which you want to make into a tassel shirt. And yeah, first I just want to say firstly that today is the first day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. It is, well, in Australia anyway, I don't know if it'd be still Passover, it'd be still Pesach in America, due to the time zones and everything. But yeah, it's the 15th, today's the 15th day of the first scriptural moon or month, and today is a Sabbath day, and that in itself is just more proof that the Sabbath is lunar, because the lunar Sabbaths fall on the 8th, the 15th, 22nd and 29th, and today's the 15th. Just more proof, but that's another story altogether. So yeah, I got 4, I made about, about 1.5 meters. For you Americans who don't know what that means, that's about 5 feet. Yeah, roughly 5 feet. So yeah, just get your cotton and cut 4 lines, 4 strings of cotton for each of the 3 colors. Those four strings of cotton will be one for each of the 4 corners. Okay, so you cut up 4 of each, 1, 2, 3, and then yeah, the next step is you're just going to need some scissors, alright, and your chosen shirt or singlet, and just lie it down flat, and then find the corners here I don't know if you can see that or not, but we're gonna cut up the corner about this high. We're gonna go snip, snip, snip up to about here, just to make the corners distinct, the four corners. And same thing with the other side. We're going to cut up this side. Snip, snip, snip up around there, and that's going to give you the corners there as well. So we're going to do that to both sides of the shirt. Readjust that so you can see better. So yeah, I've already done it. So just snip, snip, snip up there. So you've got that side done. Same thing with the other side. And now you'll be able to see the four corners. Pretend that's on my side there. That's the four corners there. Same thing with the other side. Okay. So that's pretty cool. Next step is we're gonna, on the corners of, the bottom corners of the shirt, we're just gonna put a little hole in both sides. So, just for the thread to go through properly. I might change, put the, view it more accurately. Well, that's not better at all. Might have to go back. Alright, so just going to put a little hole with scissors in each of the four corners down the bottom here, and they're going to be, those holes are for the cotton, for the threads to go through, for the tassel to go through. And if you see that, you'll see a hole there, and that's on this corner here at the bottom, this corner, and these two corners. So right at the bottom there we want a hole, and I'm going to do that to the other singlet right now, and not take off my finger at the same time. Alright, so I just punctured that hole there, and now I'm just going to get one of each colour. So one of blue, one of white, and one of purple. Once again, it's up to you what colours you choose. Just make sure you have that blue in there. Okay, so we're going to put them up together, and then we've got our three colours there. Okay, now I'm going to put it through the corner down the bottom. We're going to put it through the front and into the back of the singlet. Alright, and then it's through, and now just make sure it's even. Alright, so you're going to make sure that, get all this out of the way so it's not confusing for you. So yeah, just make sure it's even length. And then we're just simply going to tie a knot, and then run it up to the hole. And that is really, that's half of the concept anyway of making the tassels, the knots. So, you could make a knot this way. Do roughly 2 or 3, whatever you see fit. I'm going to do 3 for the first one, just to make it really strong. And then the next step is, so grab a blue thread, and then grab all the others together, and then you're just going to wrap that blue thread around 7 times, roughly. There's different styles of making tassels too, but this is my favorite. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And this is all you have to do. Seriously, this is it. And you just repeat this pattern over and over until you've got 4 knots or so, or whatever you're happy with, really. Okay. And now I'm just gonna make sure I grab half, because I made sure they both came through the hole, and then I tied a knot. You're gonna grab 1 blue, 1 purple, 1 white, and then on the other side, once again, same thing. And now you're just going to do what we did before, create that knot. Okay, so over and under. Over and under. And there we go. And you just repeat that over and over. So you start off with that knot. Once you put it through the hole, then make sure they're both even. Create that knot there. Tie it 3 times or so, and then you just go around with the blue thread 7 times, and then it looks like that. And then just create another knot, and then repeat that pattern, 3 or 4 times, whatever, and cut it off to the length of your choosing. It really is up to you. And that's it. It's not overcomplicated at all. As I said, I made this shirt up last night, and that is, I don't know if you can see with the lighting or not, but that's it. Just a knot around 7 times, a knot around 7 times again, another knot, then around 7 times, a knot around 7 times, and then my last knot. And then I just left about that much loose to dangle down. So that's it in a nutshell. It's not hard at all. Once again, it's about obeying Yahuwah. Living set apart, and wearing tassels is just one of those things. Alright, so you're going to have the tassels on the 4 corners of your garments, and yeah, whenever we see him throughout the day, just remember the commands that he's made for us. Don't go whoring after your own lusts or your own heart. And yeah, that's really about it. Yeah, it's as simple as that. I've got about 3, actually this will be my 4th tassel shirt, just for the sake of when one goes into the wash, or if I sweat heaps one day, I go for a jog or whatever, I've got others to wear. So I've constantly got one at all times. Yeah, I sometimes, also another thing, if some people like to wear them underneath your shirt, I couldn't care less if I wear it just like this. If I go out in public just like this, you get some funny looks, but who cares? We're just living set apart, and that's all part of it, because you're gonna get strange looks and all that, but who cares? So yeah, you can wear a shirt over this if you want. Yeah, the tassels are still going to dangle down. You're still going to see them. So yeah, all's good. Yeah, I hope you have a great Sabbath today, and just continue to draw close to Yahuwah and pray to him that he'll reveal his truths to you, and he will. Yeah, shalom to you. I hope this has been helpful. I don't know, I hope it has been. Normally, well, my purpose in this video is not only to show you how to make them, but to really encourage you to start wearing them, because some people they're sitting on the fence as to whether or not they should wear them or not. And other people simply need to make more tassel shirts. So that's the whole purpose of this video. And once again, to just obey the commands of Yahuwah. Praise Yah. Alright, that's all for today, guys. Shalom.